A shining arm appeared before everyone. After he hugged that arm, he realized it was his father's right hand. The crowd erupted in an uproar. No one had expected that after hundreds of years, they would reunite in such a way. Experts planned to retrieve the arm, but Shao Kahn suddenly shouted like a madman. They were originally gentle beings, but were misunderstood by the ancestors of humans as monsters bringing disaster. In the end, they were brutally killed. Shao Kahn cried out in grief. At that very moment, a photographer tried to capture Shao Kahn's sorrowful expression from below the ground. The anger turned into a powerful shockwave, directly knocking the photographer away. All lighting equipment was also instantly destroyed. In the chaotic crowd of staff members, a dog grabbed Shao Kahn and quickly escaped from the TV station. The dog ran desperately along the road, but in the next instant, it was hit by a car and sent flying. Shao Kahn's whole body was thrown into the air. Fortunately, he was not harmed at all. However, the dog lay quietly where it had fallen, as Shao Kahn wept bitterly for it. Suddenly, a flock of crows descended from the sky and swooped toward him. Shao Kahn immediately left the scene in a hurry. In order to avoid human eyes, he fled all the way to the top of a tall iron tower. Looking down from above at the crowded city, Shao Kahn's sense of loneliness grew stronger. As the sunlight gradually became intense, the water in the dish on his head slowly evaporated completely, and his strength continued to decline. Suddenly, dark clouds rolled in, and a torrential downpour fell, restoring Shao Kahn's strength. A month later, Shao Kahn received a letter inviting him to live in the countryside. A boy's family prepared a sumptuous meal for him and took a group photo as a memento, but at the moment of parting, the boy could no longer hold back his tears. When he arrived in the countryside, Shao Kahn found that the person who wrote the letter appeared to be just an ordinary middle-aged man, but his true identity was a monster. After seeing Shao Kahn's appearance on television, he had decided to help him. And so, the void began to settle down and live in the forest, but the image of that boy always lingered in his heart.